All Florida school districts are facing obstacles in the effort to comply with the state's new security standards by next year. But here in Sarasota, eroding relationships on the school board seem to be making those tough choices even tougher. ABC 7's Adam Cellini spoke with school board members about overcoming an increasingly negative public perception.
When it comes to testing, the Sarasota County School District ranks top in the state. But the effort to add armed security to every one of their campuses has reduced school board discussions to personal arguments, leaving questions about the upcoming school year.
When you make these decisions, they have consequences.
I believe that you are driving wedges between us.
That's your
Dr. Bowden.
No, sir, I'm not.
Do I need to take a recess?
Finding a security solution has gotten personal on the Sarasota County School Board.
If you truly cared about our kids and this district, you would step aside.
School board member Caroline Zucker helps sum it up.
I feel like it's in chaos all the time.
It's safe to say that all of the relationships have changed for the worst.
Barry Dubin has spent decades working with school leaders as executive director of the Teachers Union. Never has he experienced such a negative public perception.
This community is very proud of its school district, has been very generous with its school district, and now all of a sudden, all they have to do is open up the paper every morning and see examples of embarrassment to the community.
It didn't start that way. After the Parkland shooting, the Sarasota County School District was proactive, adding fences, doors, and other hardening measures to its campuses. But deciding which armed security option was best for the future has taken months.
I'm very disappointed to see that somehow disagreements among individual people have caused that delay.
The disagreements got personal in April when school board member Eric Robinson's text messages with Sheriff Tom Knight during a school safety workshop went public. The pair was caught undermining Superintendent Todd Bowden and tossing insults towards other school board members.
And what's happening is that the people are getting involved in running the school system instead of setting policy.
I have apologized. I'll take responsibility. What I did was wrong. I have changed my behavior.
Sheriff Knight's behavior changed too, refusing to discuss resource deputy contracts with the superintendent outside of a public meeting. School board members appeared to start taking sides.
Well, it's unfortunate, but yes, I mean, we should all be working together.
It's a vote for or against the superintendent rather than the individual school board members.
Such voting may have led to the decision to try and form an internal police force 4 months before the start of school.
We didn't want to set up a police force.
You go back and look at the actual vote that happened in May, there was very little discussion. It was almost negligible.
Then in June, it appeared Bowden and Knight were close to another deal. The superintendent called board members and said he had worked out a contract to share the cost of school resource deputies at county schools. Except he never actually spoke with Sheriff Knight, who denied the rumors and the agreement at the time.
Well, I think there have been lack of communications and a lack of trust.
Some blamed Bowden.
The number of relationships that are being damaged grows almost on a daily basis.
Others blamed the sheriff.
Are you really trying to work with us, or are you just trying to, embarrass the superintendent?
All parties finally met and found common ground, agreeing to share the cost of resource deputies in middle and high schools next year, but replace deputies at elementary schools with newly hired school district police officers. It's a tall task before the start of school, as difficult as mending the relationships in this room.
We have the confidence of the community. And we're going to say that we're good stewards. We're good stewards of your students. We're good stewards of their safety, and we're good stewards of our money.
I don't think we need the political theatrics.
The recent spotlight on the school district will be extra important for 3 of the active school board members who will be running for re-election later this fall. In the newsroom, Adam Cellini, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.
Adam, thank you.